2K's back at it again, guys, and they just ended up releasing some new sewer packs, and as you know, this whole season, they've been trying to get people to spend their money, their VC, their MT, and the reason that I think they've been doing that is because Invincibles are coming, and I want you guys right now to like the video if you want to see Invincible players be more common than 100 overall players, and let me know down below in the comments, who do you think is going to be the first Invincible, because not only did 2K end up releasing some new sewer packs, but we're also getting a new season in 8 days, we're also getting a new free dark matter, and there's a lot that we gotta cover, and so let's get right into it right here. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to log in, because you do end up getting a playoffs base pack, which you never know. You could get a playoffs player, maybe a dark matter, an opal, a pink diamond, or maybe a gold player, so definitely claim that because it's free. And now, like I mentioned, they ended up releasing these new sewer packs that contain not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, but 11 100 overall players, and then of course all these dark matters. And I do feel like we're going to be seeing the first Invincible very soon, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't even have a single 100 overall player. Let me know if you guys do have one. You can even check my collection. I don't have a single 100 overall card. It's crazy. Look at that. No matches found. And so I do feel like with all these Invincibles being out, 2K is going to keep releasing more 100 overall players, but I do feel Invincibles are coming just because every single season, you know, that's about to end, and 2K goes all in for the next one. And you can see right here, we've been seeing this all year. We're basically going to be seeing the same thing, because up until the new season, which we're currently in season 6, they ended up releasing dark matters with Victor Wembanyama. You know, we had these dark matters, obviously still 100 overall players, and so these came out before the new season, and so that means that Invincible should be coming before the new season, which is literally 8 days away. And they did the same thing with Galaxy Opals. They dropped Galaxy Opals with, of course, LeBron James, all these other Opals that, you know, still never made it to the player markets, but I do feel like eventually they'll be available in the player market, just because 2K will eventually make everybody available, I feel like, at some point. And so Opals came out before the new season, season 5. And so with season 7, yes, season 7, we're going into season 7 in 8 days. And in my opinion, 2K's either going to release the first Invincible this Friday, or they're going to release it in the new season for season 7. That's why I want to know who you guys think it's going to be, because if you guys remember, they also ended up leaking Invincibles, GOAT players, 100 overall cards, you know, previously. And so they definitely are coming one way or another. Obviously, GOAT cards, Invincibles, 100 overall players. By the looks of it, it's going to be 100, and then Invincible, and then the GOAT cards. And I do feel like the first Invincible could potentially be my boy Kobe Bryant. The reason I say that is because they literally got rid of him for the, collector level, so why would they do that? I feel like maybe they changed their plans, and he could potentially be the first Invincible, which I'm gonna tell you right now, the 2K community would riot if they do end up doing it, but that's something 2K would do, right? Just because at the moment, Kobe doesn't really have many cards. I mean, he has, like, what, the Opal, which no one really has, the Pink Diamond, everybody's been rocking with this one since December, so I definitely do see Kobe potentially being the first Invincible. And also, if you guys have noticed, 2K's been releasing stuff that happens in real life, and so I could definitely see somebody like Victor Wembanyama also coming soon. I know he already has his dark matter, but at the same time though, he won Rookie of the Year, and I could definitely see him get an Invincible, maybe a crazy card very soon, just because 2K, you know, they're always going to use him for money. Victor Wembanyama is always going to be in packs. You guys know the dark matter one we had, he was pretty rare too. Luckily, I was able to get him at some point. It was insane. And so Victor could definitely be an Invincible. He could also be a 100 overall player. We're still going to be getting more 100s. And then, of course, another player, maybe Giannis. Giannis definitely fits the theme when it comes to, like, first Invincibles, because everyone's going to want a Giannis, right? Even though he does have a 100 overall player, but I could definitely see 2K going big. Obviously, I could also see 2K releasing a Taco Fall, and the reason I say that is because, you know, now we already have a Ben Simmons at point guard. We do, of course, have Bobo. We have Yao Ming. Like, we have Giannis. We have LeBron at point guard. Like, we have the demigods that we tend to always get. You know, Yao Ming as well. And the one that we're still missing is, of course, Taco Fall. So I definitely do see Taco coming out. Maybe a dark matter. Maybe he could be the first Invincible. That would be insane. Invincible Taco would be wild, because at the moment, the only tacos that we have are, like, what? Yeah, just the Emerald one. Literally just one at December 1st. That's literally when we ended up seeing him. And so I could definitely see potentially a Taco. I could also see Kobe being a GO card too, just because, you know, with the Invincibles coming soon, GO cards are eventually going to come out as well. And 2K surprised us with the 100 overalls coming out early on, so GO players could be around the corner as well. But Invincibles definitely should be coming, whether it's this Friday or, of course, the new season. Dwayne Wade could also be an Invincible we could potentially be seeing. Another player, maybe LeBron James. You know, he'll eventually get an Invincible GO card. I know he has as a 100 overall player, but 2K is going to be making the Invincibles and GOAT cards the best cards. I have a feeling that Invincibles most likely will just have the best animations, and then GOAT cards are going to have, you know, all the Hall of Fame badges. Kind of like how last year we had Endgame and, you know, we had Invincible, so it'll probably be the same thing. It's just that GOAT cards will be the best cards, of course. Another player, maybe Steph Curry. I think Curry eventually will get a 100 overall and also an Invincible, and then, of course, a GOAT card, just because it's Steph Curry. We could also potentially see a Tim Duncan. I feel like he's very long overdue. I could definitely see him being one of the first Invincibles, too. And then, of course, also somebody like Lillard will eventually get an Invincible, just because in previous 2Ks, they've always gone crazy, you know, especially last year, they ended up releasing a lot of Invincibles. The first Invincible last year was, you know, we had Victor, too. Oh, my goodness, that's right. We had so many Invincibles. It's crazy. We had LeBron. I do wonder if 2K will go back to guaranteed Invincible packs like they did, you know, in 2K23, because that's definitely something they did. But T-Mac was the first one, and this came out May 12th. And I do also want to see, when did we see the first Invincible in 2K22? Let's take a look. I'm assuming it's going to also be around May when we saw the first Invincible, because I do believe that it was Dirk Nowitzki, right? Let me confirm. Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki. So he actually came out late April. And so, yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing an Invincible very soon. I mean, we're already getting the playoff cards. We're already getting free Dark Matters, free Galaxy Opals, free Pink Diamonds. We already got Yao Ming. We already got Ben Simmons added into 2K24. So Invincibles definitely are coming, because you guys can see, again, April 29th, that was that Invincible. And then, of course, last year we saw... Actually, did we have an Invincible in 2K21? When did Invincible start coming out? We did have Invincibles in 21. Oh, my goodness. When was this one? This one was... Was it Luka and Tatum? This was back in June. I think this one was June, but this one was like a whole different... Was there? Oh no, Kobe. And if I remember correctly, these were actually the first 3 ever Invincibles that we've ever seen in my team. So it was Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and look at the dates. This came out May 14, and we're officially in May already, so we could definitely see, you know, an Invincible. Maybe also for Season 7, we could see an Invincible, you know, card, or maybe a 100 overall level 40 reward. That could definitely happen too, especially with the new season. You know, more free players, free Dark Matters, free cards are going to be coming out with everything that's coming. And speaking of things that are coming, 2K also ended up confirming that we are going to be getting a new free Dark Matter, and this one's going to be available in co-op. So at the moment, if you guys do want to pick up the current player that's available, he is going to be expiring, which at the moment this season, I haven't really had a chance to play co-op, sadly, and so I haven't actually even gone after my boy Christian, which maybe I'll knock it down before they do update this, because this is going to get updated this Friday. And then obviously, if you guys have him already, then great. Let me know if you guys want to play co-op with me. I'll probably play it this weekend for sure. But then obviously, you know, they still have the Dark Matters. And so the next Dark Matter is coming. They have the offline, the online, all these other options. And then, of course, co-op is going to get updated with another Dark Matter. And that Dark Matter could literally be anybody. Now, like I mentioned, Thursday, tomorrow, we're also going to be seeing, you know, a new playbook like this where 2K is going to tell us everything. And so this week and the next one are going to be the biggest ones ever in my team. And so a lot of stuff is coming. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew about it. And while we're waiting, check out the other videos I've been uploading. No Money Spent series, check out the pack opening. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.